Hi and welcome. My name is Shadi, and today I will start with you learning how to use Microsoft Word and how to do a research, and later how to use Microsoft PowerPoint to present our data or our information. So I will start with Microsoft Word. I'll choose a blank page. I will choose Times New Roman, size 12. Sorry, 12. I'll write my name, Shadi. I'll write the date of today, which is 22 2 2024. All right. Um, if you are in specific school or high school, you can write your class, but I'm not in any class right now, so I'll just edit here. I'll underline it and I'll type gardening. So I can try it here. Bold introduction. So I'll save it and right now. So gardening, I write. I went to Google Chrome. I wrote gardening at Wikipedia, and here's Wikipedia gardening. We'll click on it. So gardening. Of course, if you do, when you do a research, you read the introduction. So gardening is a process of growing plants for their vegetables, fruits, flowers, and herbs, and appearance within a designated place. Gardens fulfill a sort of purpose, including but not limited to production of aesthetically pleasing area, medicine, cosmetic, dyes and food, wildlife habits, and saleable goods. See market gardening. In addition to gardening may be practiced for its therapeutic, health and educational, culture, philosophical, environmental, and religious benefits. Gardens, Gardening varies in scale. There are immense places of gardens such as the Hanging Gardens in Babylon or the 800 hectares Versailles Gardens, large fruit orchards, vast forest gardens, small backyard gardens, and container gardens grown inside and out or outside. Gardening may be very specialized with only one type of plant grown or involve a variety of plant if mixed planting. So the first step here is to copy all of this, paste it, and try to change it or try to write it in your own words. So I'll start here by, sorry, copying this, copy, go to our introduction, Control V, remove the hypermarks here, hyperlink, sorry. I have no time to write, so just don't do this. In your own words, you have to write your introduction, but I have no time to write, so I remove the hyperlink because if you submit a paper like this to your doctor or your school teacher, she will give you a zero because you copy and paste it from the internet. You have to write it in your own words. So we'll do this. Font and Times New Roman. Times New Roman is the official font or font for writing any article in a professional way. So I'll go to here. Of course, if your teacher asks you to write, for example, you can see down here it's 64 of 69 words. in just one page. If I want to make it in 3 pages, I'll click this here, line spacing 3, so it take a lot of space. I'll save this document. In the documents and enable it gardening. Sorry. I'll press save. So it's actually saved to our drive now. So we have the introduction. Let's head and write the body. Of course, you don't have to write the body. You can write here, for example, the history. You can write the history. So we can write here, we go back here and clear this and write the history. History. Okay. More for professional. Sorry. So forest gardening, a forest-based food production system, is the world's oldest form of gardening. After emergence of the first civilization, a wealthy individual began to create gardens for aesthetic purposes. Ancient Egyptian tomb painting for the New Kingdom around 1500 before Christ provides some of the earliest physical evidence of ornamental horticulture and landscape design. They depicted lotus ponds surrounded by symmetrical rows of acacias and palms. A notable example of the ancient ornamental gardens were the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the seventh wonders of the ancient world, while ancient Rome had dozens of gardens. A wealthy ancient Egyptians used gardens to provide shade. Egyptians associated trees and gardens with gods, believing that their deities were pleased by gardens. Gardens in ancient Egypt were often surrounded by walls with trees planted in rows. Among the most popular species planted were date palms, fig trees, nuts trees, and willows. These gardens were signs of higher socio-economical status. In addition, of wealthy Egyptians grew vineyards as wine was sign of the higher social class. Roses, poppies, daisies, and irises could all also be found in gardens of the Egyptian. Assyria was renowned for its beautiful gardens. These tend to be white and large, some of them used hunting game rather than like game reserve today, and other leisure gardens. Cypresses and palms were some of the most frequently planted types of trees. So we need to take this paragraph and summarize it, or in other words, so history, just take this paragraph, copy. Of course, you have to go through all of this, but I don't have time for this. I'm just giving you an example. Um, so we'll paste this here. Or So as I said, remove the hyperlink. Because it's unprofessional. As we have said before. Now we can go to, types of gardens. So right here, types. So as you look here, we have 2 pages right now and 166 words. So just take a few examples of these and paste them in your research paper. So So, of course, you have to continue. I just have no time to show you all of this. Okay, you have to continue, and we can put here conclusion. So you can copy this here. Seems a good conclusion, and paste it. It's like a pain in the ass, but you have to change this every time. And Control S to save it. So we have some more research, as you can see here, and we want to do a presentation to this research about gardening. How should we do it? We go here and press Microsoft PowerPoint. And that's about it.